believe I've seen this.
And pro kick. He has 2 pro kickboxing matches too.
So this may be his professional debut in mixed martial arts, but this kid is already a very talented striker who has been putting in years and years of work. And I expect to see him show it inside the Lights Out Street Fighting cage tonight.
And he's so confident about this fight, he has a Muay Thai fight scheduled for December as well.
That is a pretty ballsy move. We saw Tyson Fury do the same thing recently against Francis Ngannou, and in my opinion, he overlooked Francis Ngannou as a challenge. Hopefully Sovankesa does not do the same. I'm surprised to let Sovankesa get up there. I feel like this is Sovankesa's world standing. He's doing a great job.
Oh, his leg is hurt. His leg is hurt and his knee is hurt.
You know, that's what it looked like when he took that first kick over here, where the way his leg buckled.
Oh, Sovankesa saw him with enough kick that could. No right punch. And Arn got caught. And Arn is now spinning.
Sovankesa came out firing.
The Prince of Cambodia.
លោកស្រីប្រិមត្តជាទីគោរពរាប់អានខ្ញុំបាទឆាវសុងសូមគោរពអញ្ជើញបងប្អូនទូរទស្សនិកជនតាមដានតាមរយៈការធ្វើបទសម្ភាសន៍ជាមួយនឹងកីឡាករប្រដាល់សេរីខ្មែរម្នាក់នៅក្នុងសហគមន៍ខ្មែរដែលធ្លាប់បានទទួលពានរង្វាន់ខ្សែក្រវ៉ាត់បាទក្នុងទីវេនេះដែរបងប្អូននឹងអាចយល់ហើយក៏នឹងអាចដឹងអំពីដំណើរការនៃកីឡាករប្រដាល់របស់យើងដែលធ្លាប់បានទទួលខ្សែក្រវ៉ាត់ហើយក៏ធ្លាប់បានបញ្ចេញនៅថ្វីដៃនៅក្នុងការប្រដាល់ផ្នែក kickboxing អញ្ចឹងនៅក្នុងល្ងាចនេះយើងខ្ញុំសូមបងគ្រប់អញ្ជើញបងប្អូនជួបជាមួយនឹងកីឡាប្រដាល់ក្មួយកសតសវណ្ណ
សូមជម្រាបសួរអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាខ្ញុំឈ្មោះសវណ្ណកេសាសោម
សវណ្ណកេសាដើរមុននឹងពូចាប់ផ្ដើមធ្វើបទសម្ភាសន៍ជាមួយក្មួយតើក្មួយអាចជម្រាបដល់បងប្អូនយើងថាក្មួយជាអ្នកណាក្រៅអំពីឈ្មោះរបស់ក្មួយបាទសូមជឿ
បាទខ្ញុំជាជាអ្នកប្រដាល់ខ្មែរមកពីនៅឡុងប៊ិចកើតនៅស្រុកអាមេរិកកូនខ្មែរកើតនៅស្រុកអាមេរិកនៅឡុងប៊ិចបាទ
អូខេក្មួយបានមានប្រសាសន៍ថាក្មួយកើតនៅស្រុកអាមេរិកអញ្ចឹងតើក្មួយអាចជំរាបទៅដល់បងប្អូនថាតើក្មួយមានអាយុប្រមាណនៅពេលដែលក្មួយបានចាប់ហាត់កីឡាប្រដាល់សេរី
បាទខ្ញុំចាំខ្ញុំពីអាយុ15ដែលខ្ញុំចាប់ដើមហាត់ប្រដាល់សេរីបាទ
So you stated that you start get into boxing when you were 15 years old នៅពេលដែលក្មួយមានអាយុ15ឆ្នាំ So what motivates you to get in this sport
My motivation is just more it makes ធ្វើឲ្យខ្ញុំសប្បាយចិត្តបាទបដាល់ឡើងបដាល់នឹងធ្វើឲ្យខ្ញុំសប្បាយចិត្ត
By the way how old are you at the moment if you don't mind
បាទឥឡូវហ្នឹងខ្ញុំអាយុ
28 so it was like 13 years ago right 13 years ago how was life back then when you start
ស្រួលsometimes ពិបាក you know it's sometimes easy sometimes hard but for the most part it's
good
it's good
so the boxings have really kind of treat you not bad right
not bad
okay not bad okay តើក្មួយបានហាត់កីឡាប្រដាល់សេរីនេះអររយៈពេលប៉ុន្មានឆ្នាំមុនពេលដែលក្មួយបានចូលវ័យនៅក្នុងសាវៀន
ខ្ញុំហាត់ពេលឡើងមុនឡើងទៅផ្ដាល់ត្រូវហាត់ប្រហែល6ខែច្រើន
6ខែ
6ខែច្រើនរងថ្ងៃ5ថ្ងៃ2ម៉ោង
ក្មួយបានហាត់កីឡាប្រដាល់សេរីនេះទៅតាមរយៈនៅកន្លែងមជ្ឈមណ្ឌលណាហើយនៅទីកន្លែងណាក្មួយអាចជួយបំភ្លឺបានទេបាទ
ខ្ញុំហាត់នៅសាលារៀនខ្មែរផ្ដាល់ខ្មែរជាមួយលោកគ្រូអ៊ុំរីបាទ
អញ្ចឹងហ៎ តាមពិតទៅណាលោកគ្រូអ៊ុំរីថ្មីនេះទើបតែណាសហគមន៍ខ្មែរបានផ្ដល់កិត្តិយសជូនទៅដល់លោកគ្រូអ៊ុំរីដោយសារតែនៅក្នុងសហគមន៍ហ្នឹងភាពជាអ្នកដឹកនាំឬក៏បងប្អូនប្រជាពលរដ្ឋហ្នឹងបានយល់ច្បាស់ថាលោកគ្រូអ៊ុំរីគាត់ជាអ្នកផ្ដាល់កីឡាករផ្ដាល់ដែលធ្លាប់មានឈ្មោះល្បីពីដើមមកហើយគាត់គឺថាចង់ឲ្យគាត់បានទទួលនៅអ្វីដែលហៅថាកិត្តិយសគាត់អាចទទួលបានអញ្ចឹងតើក្មួយអាចជួយជម្រាបទៅដល់បងប្អូនយើងអំពីបទពិសោធន៍នៃការចូលសៃវៀនដំបូងគេដែលក្មួយដែលដំបូងគេមកអស់ដែលក្មួយបានចូលសៃវៀនហ្នឹងតើក្មួយមានអារម្មណ៍យ៉ាងណាដែរ
ខ្ញុំអត់ដូចអារម្មណ៍ដូចខ្លាចបន្តិចបាទ you know nervous បន្តិចបាទអញ្ចឹងសប្បាយតែសប្បាយចិត្តតើក្មួយនៅចាំទេនៅពេលដែលក្មួយបានចូលសៃវៀនដំបូងហ្នឹងក្មួយណែទៅវាយនៅក្នុងរដ្ឋ California ឬក៏នៅ California យើងនឹងដែរតើក្មួយអាចចាំបានទេថាតើក្មួយបានចូលសៃវៀនប្រមាណដងហើយរហូតមកទល់សប្តាហ៍ថ្ងៃហ្នឹង ប្រហែលជា50ដងហើយ
Oh you stated that you had been fighting for about 40 times during the 15-year period. Now, during the 15 years period, have you been fought outside the state of California or outside the country?
But I have fought in the state of Texas. That was for a promotion called Glory Kickboxing. But not outside the country yet.
Not outside the country. You fought in the state of Texas. Now, out of the 40 plus time, how many title fights?
I've had only 3 title fights.
3 title fights.
Yes.
Out of the 3 title fights, what's the result of those fights?
All those fights were all wins.
They're all wins.
Yes.
So you won 3 titles.
Yes, 3 titles.
Tell me about the first fight.
So សាកបាត់លើកទី1ជាវាយខែចូលឆ្នាំរបស់យើងគេហៅនៅស្រុកនៅស្រុកថៃគេហៅសង្ក្រានបាទអូខេបាទខ្ញុំឡើងទៅវាយទៅជាមួយអាកាំងសបាទនេះតម្លឹង135
ទម្ងន់135
បាទ
135 pound, right?
But
what is that a flyweight or
that is I think featherweight.
But okay, consider as a middleweight almost.
But
right.
So in different sports or like boxing is a different category.
I see. So that was the first fight and you fought here.
But the first title fight.
Okay, the first title fight. And how was your feeling at that time when you stepped in the ring with your opponent?
I was ready.
You were ready.
I was ready. I was a little nervous, but I was ready.
Okay.
Because I knew that it wasn't going to be an easy fight.
So from that fight, did you learn anything?
Oh yes, that anything is possible.
Okay.
When you push yourself, you're capable of anything.
Okay. So then the second fight. What was that year of that second fight?
The second fight was 2017.
2017.
People Dumpel.
And that fight would represent what?
That fight would represent the California lightweight title.
California lightweight. Ooh, you step up. Okay. So share with us a little bit how's that fight?
Oh, that fight was very, how do you say?
Should I
tiring,
say
aggressive.
Fight?
It was a tough fight.
It was a tough fight?
My opponent was very tough.
Okay.
Yes.
Was he a Caucasian or is he?
Sadike.
Latino fight.
But
It's a tough.
but
Oh wow.
Yes.
Wow. So I would say that you probably won all the way to the end to win that fight.
Yes. Pram tak. But
What would you say? What is the most memorable moment when you fight that guy?
the most memorable moment I would say would be Takti Pram in the fifth round.
The fifth round.
The fifth round was when it was either everything or nothing.
Had at any point that you felt as though that guy is strong?
Oh yeah, from the the moment the fight started.
Yeah.
តាមពីទឹកទី1មកទឹកទី5គាត់ខ្លាំងមករហូត
So you feel intimidated?
Not so much intimidated, but it was more like man, this guy just won't stop coming forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have was at any point that you felt as though should I give up?
Oh no, I couldn't.
You couldn't?
I know. I couldn't give up because if I gave up, I felt like I would have failed my family,
I don't know that you shared that fight with anybody when you came home, but did you share anything with Master Omri at all about that fight, how you feel about it, and anything about that, that guy?
Yes, it was. I shared with him that it was a very tough fight. But it created a different fighter out of me and a different person out of me. Yeah.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
All right, let's fast forward. Tell us about the third fight.
Now the third title fight was another very tough fight. Him Vajamoi Sadaik Tiet.
I see, Latino fighter. That's always been tough.
But all the way, from the first round to the round 5.
Round 5.
Yes.
So all the fight that you've been through is all 5 rounds?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that the rule of the kickboxing versus the boxing? Boxing is like 12 rounds,
yes.
right?
In the rule of kickboxing is 5 round for the championship, and regular fight is 3 rounds. But
tell us the moment when you hear that announcers calling your name and representing you, or hailing you, or whatever it is. How would you feel about that?
Oh, it feels like I'm on top of the world. When they call my name, and I, Kim Pet Tong Chay, but Kim Jong Ai, Net Pop Lok Dang Tha, Kim Chinet, Kon Khmer, and representing Khmer people.
Now, បដាល់សេរីខ្មែររបៀបខ្មែរយើងគឺតែងតែគេហៅថាគុណគ្រូឬក៏ថ្វាយគ្រូ
បាទថ្វាយគ្រូគុណគ្រូឬក៏រំលឹកគុណគ្រូ
Okay. Every fight you do that?
បាទរាល់ដង
បាទរាល់ដង
បាទ
Alright. So you don't mind to share us after this?
Oh, of course.
At the end of the interview a little bit so that we can kind of intro or promo to so the audience can understand exactly what I'm talking about. Right? So the third fight was also tough, you said, and tough to the point. Do you remember both guys up until now?
Yes, I remember both of them.
Okay.
Yes.
As a fighter, I can only imagine, when you get in the ring, you fight your hearts out to win the fight. Have you been in contact with any of the, of your opponent that you've been fighting?
Usually maybe the day after the fight or maybe a couple of days after the fight, we usually contact each other, have some laughs about it, But yeah, that's other than that if it's not like the next day or like the couple of days after, then we usually we don't lose contact, but we follow each other on social media.
All right, when we come back, I'm going to go straight to how you earned that Cambodian assassin. Well, to earn that nickname is quite, right? So, លោកលោកស្រីនាងកញ្ញាជាទីមេត្រីនៅពេលដែលយើងត្រឡប់មកវិញយើងនឹងបន្តធ្វើការបទសម្ភាសន៍ជាមួយនឹងសវណ្ណកែសាបាទសូមអរគុណ
score the fight 49-46. The winner by unanimous decision, out of the red corner, Sovankesa side.
លោកស្រីប្រិមត្តជាទីគោរពរាប់អានយើងបានវិលត្រឡប់ផ្សាយជាថ្មីមកជួបនឹងការធ្វើបទសម្ភាសន៍ជាមួយនឹងកីឡាករប្រដាល់ដែលធ្លាប់មានបាទពានរង្វាន់ខ្សែក្រវ៉ាត់ដល់ទៅ3បាទក្មួយសវណ្ណកែសាសវណ្ណកែសា I heard well actually I recently heard I never knew that you earned a Cambodian nickname a Cambodian assassin. How do you come up with that, or who gave it to you?
Actually, it's two nicknames.
Wow.
So sometimes I go by the Cambodian assassin, and sometimes I go by the Prince of Cambodia.
Prince of Cambodia.
Yeah.
Okay, let's break it down now.
Yeah.
Cambodian assassin. Imagine you are an assassin. It gotta be strong.
Yes.
You kind of eating up your opponent, once you get in the ring.
Right.
Tell us about that.
So that it's like a persona, another personality where I tap into when it's time to fight.
Okay.
I have to show that of who I am. When it comes down to being the Cambodian assassin, I'm a very good kicker, a very good low kicker. So, I usually like to assassinate my opponent's legs. So in that term.
So that's how you earn it. Nobody give you that title. You earn that title. Okay. So you have your weapon.
Yes.
To be an assassin, of course, you're gonna have to have a great weapon. In this case, your leg.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So with that kind of a nickname, I would imagine before you got to the ring, your mind is one thing.
But focused.
You're done.
Done.
That's it. Now go back to the Prince of Cambodia.
So the Prince of Cambodia came by because just a couple of me and family members of mine, always told me that I can be a model, sometimes. So with that being said, I say, you know what? I want to be an entertaining fighter, and also an entertainer.
Yeah.
So, so myself and my family, we came up with, well, you kind of look like the prince,
right.
and you're Cambodian.
Right.
So they put two and two together.
That's right.
The Prince of Cambodia.
That's right. Well, I have to agree with you because you are a very handsome young man.
Oh, thank you.
And great looking guy, very smart. Again, why kickboxing?
It's just what makes me happy. Until I came to Bachep, it's like a feeling that I can't get nowhere else.
Let's go back a little bit, at the time, 15 years ago, when you start, it's like 13 years ago, right? Was it because of pressure? Was it because of school? What?
Growing up, I've had a very, I would say, crazy childhood.
Okay.
Growing up wasn't always, the best.
Yeah.
Especially in growing up in the side of Long Beach that I grew up in.
Right.
So, I had to learn how to be tough. And then growing up, I always got bullied a lot. School, getting picked on, disagreements sometimes with family. And so it led me to having, not knowing how to let out, my emotions.
So can we say that kickboxing have a lot to do with at least keep you away from the street?
Yes, yes
Okay.
but
So, okay. So how do you find out to get into the gym with Master Omri, or anybody introduce you into it?
actually one day ខ្ញុំឆ្លោះគ្នាជាមួយគ្រួសារបងស្រីខ្ញុំ
Yeah.
ខ្ញុំខឹង you know ហើយខ្ញុំដល់ទៅខ្ញុំដើរចេញពីផ្ទះអត់មានអាវអត់មានស្បែកជើង
Wow.
ខ្ញុំដើរទៅសង្សារខ្ញុំកាលពីមុនខ្ញុំដើរទៅហើយនឹងលោកគ្រូឃើញខ្ញុំគាត់ឃើញខ្ញុំយំហៅចូលមកហៅចូលមកទៅខ្ញុំមកអង្គុយទៅជាមួយគាត់និយាយជាមួយខ្ញុំហៅកាត់អីហើយឃើញខ្ញុំយំខ្ញុំអត់ដឹងលោកគ្រូខ្ញុំឈួលគ្នាជាមួយគ្រួសារខ្ញុំមិនដឹងធ្វើអី you know ហើយនឹងថាអូខេតាមចាប់ថ្ងៃនេះទៅមកហាត់ដល់ទៅ here we are
Looking back, now that we're talking about that, and you remember how you've been saved by Master Omri, what was that moment you feel today?
just grateful I felt grateful you know បើ you know មានបងប្រុសខ្ញុំជាជួយខ្ញុំដែរបាទបើលោកគ្រូប៉ុន្តែហើយនឹងលោកគ្រូជួយខ្ញុំ you know បាទបើលោកគ្រូក៏បានហៅខ្ញុំចូល you know ប្រហែលខ្ញុំជាប់គុកឬក៏ចូល gang បាទ
Well, here's what I not learned, but I kind of observed that most of the people go into some type of sport, they're either going through some pressure from their peers or going through some difficulties within the families and so forth. But in most cases, those who find an environment, in this case you found Master Omri, that not only take you in, but allow you to be able to learn what kickboxing is all about. So kickboxing to you probably not just a space where you can come in and learn, but you also look into build your future,
yes
right?
but
Okay.
Right.
So Sovankesa back then probably young, energetic, and kind of short thinking, or maybe easy to get mad.
Right. Short fuse.
Yeah, short fuse or something like that. So tell us about Sovankesa today.
well Sovankesa today is a more grown up and more mature
More mature.
yeah you know very different than
Very different.
Sovankesa
So I would say you are a family man today.
yes family man
Okay.
but
All right. Okay.
Right.
So how long you think you're going to continue to fight?
until I can't do it no more
Okay.
but
All right.
Right.
So I would say that your family probably being very supportive of
Right.
whatever you're doing.
very supportive you know ម៉ាក់ she don't មិនចង់ឲ្យខ្ញុំឡើងផ្ដាល់ប៉ុន្តែ you know គាត់ខ្លាចមិនចង់ឃើញកូន you know
Yeah.
ឈឺ
Well, I know your parents
Right.
quite well. They respect me as much as I respect them. Very, very good family that I know. So, and oftentimes that we talk, and I always ask about you. So, beside your family support, have you been receiving a support from community at all throughout your career?
Yes, I have. You know, back in my amateur days, I would receive a lot of support from community.
Okay.
You know, they would come and watch me fight, buy tickets to come watch me fight. You know, and then ពេលគេមកមើលខ្ញុំឡើងបដាល់គេយកទង់ជ័យមកគេ you know ហានចេះ you know and ពេលគេthe announcer ហៅខ្ញុំឈ្មោះខ្ញុំចេញមកខ្ញុំដើរចេញមកគេអូបាទ
They cheer you
They
up.
cheer me
They
on,
kind of
but
rile you up there to make sure that you go in and win.
Right.
So this is a good opportunity. They always support you to come to watch you. Ticket is not cheap, I don't think.
No,
it's not cheap, and they spend their invaluable time. So, if you have to say to them, what would you say to them?
Well, I just want to. I'm really grateful to you guys, and I really want to thank you guys so much for supporting me in my fighting career. You know, I know you guys have your own lives and your own families, and you know your own jobs, and so I just want to thank you guys for taking the time out your day and your life to, you know, for one night to come and support me and watch me put on a show for you guys. So for that, I am thankful and I'm grateful. ខ្ញុំសូមអរគុណបាទអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាបាទ you know ទិញសំបុត្រមកមើលខ្ញុំឡើងវាយ you know ខ្ញុំសូមអរគុណ
You have mentioned also actually three key important person in your life. That is Master Omri for one, who brought you in. I'm sure eventually he's going to watch this clip. So at this moment, if anything you want to tell him, what would you say to him?
លោកគ្រូខ្ញុំសូមអរគុណលោកគ្រូដែលបានយកខ្ញុំធ្វើជាកូនសិស្សហើយនៅបានបរៀនខ្ញុំ you know ក្បាច់គុណខ្មែរបដាសេរីបើលោកគ្រូខ្ញុំបានជួបលោកគ្រូ that one day you know ខ្ញុំមិនដឹង you know ជីវិតខ្ញុំទៅណាខ្ញុំសូមអរគុណលោកគ្រូដែលបានយកខ្ញុំធ្វើជាកូនសិស្ស
Yeah, indeed, Master Omri. You are a master, very good. You earned it, and you not only earn from it, but you also spread your knowledge to a young generation. And I happen to watch you. I don't know you've heard the story I share with Master Omri, and I also share with the public that when I was young, I used to sneak out and watch him fight, knowing that when I come home, I would be beaten because I live with my sister. So it's very difficult for me to sneak out. I was at 12 years old at the time, but I love kickboxing. So whenever he fight, I would sneak out. You know, to watch him at Sovankesa. And fortunately, I met, you know, another great man who shared the same thought, that he did the same thing. So we all have a different technique. You know, I would dress very nice as a young kid, my nice clothes and all of that. I would go to this Sovankesa and just live a man say, you know, as a young kid, I don't have any money, so I have to beg the people to take in. They look at you a little bit here, you know, from top to the bottom and say, oh, nice kid. So take you in. Anyway, now there's another couple that I really think that it's really important to you and also probably have a lot that you have a lot to say for them, and that is your parent. You know, through thick and thin. I know you've gone through a lot.
Yeah.
You know, through the interview, you bring it up and all of that. So, I mean, one thing that the culture of the Cambodian is, as much as they love you, a lot of times there's no expression of how much they love.
Yes.
But deep inside, they do love you. They want to really kind of let you know, but sometimes it's very difficult for them to express that. So when we come back, I want to kind of open up a little bit about that. So លោកលោកស្រីប្រិមត្តជាទីគោរពរាប់អានយើងខ្ញុំក៏សូមការអនុញ្ញាតដើម្បីជួបនឹងអ្នកឧបត្ថម្ភដល់ពេលណាយើងនឹងវិលត្រឡប់មកវិញយើងនឹងបន្តការធ្វើបទសម្ភាសន៍ជាមួយនឹងកីឡាករប្រដាល់សវណ្ណកេសាសូមអរគុណ
Let's go!
លោកស្រីប្រិមិត្តជាទីគោរពរាប់អានខ្ញុំបាទឆាលសុងសូមគោរពនិងស្វាគមន៍នៅការវិលត្រឡប់មកវិញនៅក្នុងការធ្វើបទសម្ភាសន៍ជាមួយនឹងកីឡាករប្រដាល់សវណ្ណកែសាផ្សារភ្ជាប់ទៅនឹងការធ្វើបទសម្ភាសន៍នៅក្នុងទិវានេះសវណ្ណកែសា as Poo mentioned before we gone into break there are two people that I think it's very important to you, but I don't know how much important to you, but that is your parents. Now, I think they love you as much I respect and also love you. I also share about our culture of as much as you want them to really express, but sometimes it's difficult as a Cambodian to express the love,
Right.
but deep inside the heart, they do love,
Right.
you know, their children and all of that. So from the day that you know them till today, of the things that are happening throughout your life, if you have to say anything to them, what would that be?
ម៉ាក់ប៉ាខ្ញុំសូមអរគុណម៉ាក់ហើយនិងប៉ាដែលបានបង្កើតខ្ញុំjust want to thank you for everything that you have done for me. I know that it has not been easy for you both, and I know you've done everything you can in your power, you know, to make ends meet, put food on the table, you know, from job to job, struggling, you know, day and night. I'm very grateful for you. I thank you so much for everything you have done for me, everything you have taught me. Even if you think you didn't you taught me without having to say anything. You know, thank you for, you know, giving life to me and supporting me every single day, even when sometimes I don't make the best decisions. Thank you for always being there for me and supporting me everything through thick and thin.
I think not only your parent would appreciate that, but the viewer would probably learn and appreciate the Sovankesa as a boxer and Sovankesa as a family man. Speaking of family man, how many children you have?
កូន
3. 3 children. Are they all boys?
កូនស្រី
All 3
កូនស្រី
girls.
3 ទាំងអស់
How are you going to get them to be in the ring? They're all there.
in
Do you kind of, I mean, would you want your kids
no
to be in the ring?
no អត់ទេ
Out there, no?
បាទ
But you never know. You
Never
never
know.
know. I mean, there's plenty of women fighting today.
But-
And they are, oh my God,
បាទ
yeah.
yeah they're good there are good female fighters
Yeah,
but
good female fighter today. So, well, you never know. Let's just put it that way. So, and they're all still young, right?
បាទ
All right, all right. I'm sure they appreciate the love and the support you are giving to her,
Right.
and as well to your wife, right?
Right.
Now, a recent day. Tell us about that the fight that you just fought.
oh so the last fight I just fought it was an MMA fight
Oh, MMA fight.
yeah
How's in the world you switch from a kickboxing to an MMA? What made you decide to do that?
ខ្ញុំ you know ខ្ញុំគិតទៅថាគេមានពួកយើងមាននៅពិភពលោកនេះគេមានអ្នកបដាល់ខ្មែរច្រើន you know and that's okay បាទប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំចង់ I want to represent ពួកខ្មែរយើងតាមពិភពលោកថា you know ឲ្យពិភពលោកឃើញយើងពួកខ្មែរយើងថាអូពួកយើងអត់ខំតែឈរបដាល់ប៉ុន្តែវាយក្លេកបានដែរបាទ you know I want to represent the Cambodian people you know in a different platform on a different stage you know នៅស្រុកអាមេរិកខ្ញុំមកមានឃើញ MMA fighter ដែលជាខ្មែរ you know
I hope that our viewer, particularly our Cambodian brother and sister,
Right.
when it comes to the fight or when it comes to do something, they're probably going to think that you probably are all about you.
Right.
But in this case, it's not really all about you.
No.
It's really all about you and about the country,
Right.
about who you represent.
Right.
So you want to really represent your own people,
Right.
whether it's at the small stage or at the international stage. You want to be able to fight that.
Right.
So how was that fight went?
So the fight didn't go as we planned, or we didn't come out with the outcome that we wanted. But it's okay, you know. I lost by TKO, you know, referee stoppage. You know, so I want to say shout out to my opponent, Brandon Arndt. You know, he put up a good fight.
Yeah.
You know, he was strong as I expected, very tall.
Very tall.
Yeah.
It's very hard to fight a tall dude.
Yeah,
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
So you know, a 5'7" fighter fighting a 6'1" fighter,
Oh
especially
my
in
God.
MMA, it's very different. You know.
So he probably had his hand on the top of your head most of the time.
He utilized his distance very well. You know, he had a very good game plan. You know, him and shout out to his team, the Den Training Center. But they came up with a very good game plan. You know, they did watch footage of me. Came a you know tape. ខ្ញុំពេលខ្ញុំឡើងបដាល់ you know គេដឹងថាខ្ញុំជាអ្នកតតខ្លាំង but you know so they came up with a game plan to neutralize you know my game plan.
Right.
You know.
Good.
So.
Good. You mentioned that you were stopped by a TKO.
Yes.
Right. So stopping by a TKO and get knocked down by a TKO, that's two different things.
But
Yeah.
so when you get knocked out, it's you're knocked out. You know, you're
There's nothing you can do.
There's nothing
You're
you can
done.
do because
You're
you're
done.
kind of knocked out, unconscious. You know, but when it's TKO, it's which is a technical knockout. It's by referee stoppage.
Right.
So that means you know the referee they step in. You know, they're watching you, they want to protect both fighters. So they see that you know one fighter is capable of not fighting back. You know, they'll step in. Okay. They wave it off, then that's the fight.
As a fighter, the pride, the privilege, do you feel like the referee made the right decision for you at the time?
Yeah, I think he did. I don't never ever doubt the referee's job. You know, I feel that their job is also a very complicated one. Because you know ធ្វើជាអ្នក beat ពិបាក you know ពេលមើលពីរអ្នកវាយជាមួយគ្នា you know ពេលមើលម្នាក់មួយហើយបើមានអ្នកបដាល់មួយអត់ឈប់វាយអត់តវិញ you know the referee has to make a decision you know whether to stop it or not.
So if you were to win that fight, will there be another fight?
បាទ
That follow up?
បាទ so បើខ្ញុំបានឈ្នះthe MMA fight បាទខ្ញុំវាយខែក្រោយនេះថ្ងៃ2
Oh wow.
បាទ
In December?
But if I were to
if
win,
you were to win that
but,
fight,
yes,
that was in November, right?
but November 18.
Wow.
But,
So what happened now that you lost the fight?
so what happens is in the state commission, which is a California State Athletic Commission, under their procedure and protocol, when you get knocked out or TKO, a referee stoppage, it's mandatory a suspension. You know, they just want to make sure you're
You
okay.
are okay.
Yeah, you're okay. You know, no
Health
concussions.
is very important.
Yes, health is
So
very
they
important.
Want to be very, okay.
Yeah, so they don't want you to have another fight so fast, you know, if you're hurt or injured.
Now, how long that suspension that you are talking about? Is that 3 months, 6 months, or?
Normally, it's 45 days.
45 days.
Yes.
In other words, after 45 days, you're strong, you
Cleared.
come back and you report back, say, I'm okay.
I'm clear to go.
And you got checkup, you're clear to go. And then
Yeah.
you fight again.
Yes.
Okay. Considering you are 32 now.
28.
28. No,
Right.
you're still young.
Right.
You're still,
Still
young.
young.
You're still young. You still have a
young.
lot to go. So I don't believe that you even think about stopping anytime soon.
No, no stopping anytime soon. No. You know, I did have a layoff, you know, about 2-3 year layoff, you know, but coming back, I told myself, I gave myself a time frame. But then after this fight, I was like, there's no need for a time frame.
Under any circumstances when people talk about laid off, that means it's very, very difficult to come back.
Yeah.
What motivates you to come back after 2 years laid off?
You know, during those years, I gained a lot of weight. I gained a lot of weight. You know,
Must have a lot in mind.
Yeah, I was going through a lot, stress. I was also depression. You know, just going through a lot of problems of my own. You know, stress, work related. You know, sometimes family related. You know, but that's normal. But you know, I fell into a state of depression where I kind of lost myself, you know.
Wow.
I gained a lot of weight.
Sorry to hear that.
It's okay. It happens, you know. It's we're human.
Well, the great news is that after 2 years or so laid off, you decide to come back.
Yes.
And that is it's not easy to do. It is not.
No, it wasn't an easy journey because I gained so much weight that I was 205 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. And then
And speaking of weight, where are you at?
now I'm at 135.
205 to 135? You must have done something that a lot of people don't even know how.
I did something what they called intermittent fasting.
Okay.
So I fasted for 16 to 20 hours a day.
Wait a minute. Fasting 16 to 20 hours a day.
A day,
We only have 24 hours a day.
And so my last meal and only meal would be around like 8-9 o'clock. So it depends on, my fasting started depending on what time I woke up.
Okay. So I eat 3 meals a day. Are you suggesting that you only ate once a day?
Yes,
Wow.
once a day. Now, to some people, it may seem unhealthy to do that. But intermittent fasting is actually, a lot of people actually do it. Now, they don't do it to the extreme that I did, you know, because I was very determined and I just wanted to lose the weight very quick.
Okay.
You know.
So the key word that you just used, determined. Determination is a key factor. So boxings, what is, if you have to share with us, what is the major factor that each boxer need to carry with them?
Discipline.
Discipline. Besides discipline, anything else that contribute to the success?
Again, determination, of course, but that probably falls in with discipline, and just working hard. Just working hard, you know. It's also, being a fighter, it takes a toll on your mental, you know. You have to be mentally strong, you know.
So speaking about discipline, speaking about the mental frames of mind and all of that, is it difficult for you now that you're not only married but you have 3 children?
Sometimes it's a little difficult. Some days, not every day is the same. Some days I have to deal with certain things, you know. But it all goes back to my mind on staying mentally strong, you know. So it just depends on how I react to things now, you know, and how I view things and look at things is what makes the outcome different.
Okay. All right. So when it comes to boxing, by now the audience will probably understand you a whole lot more of who you are and all of that. What would you want the people to remember Sovankesa as a boxer? Let's start with that.
Okay.
What do you want them to remember you as a boxer?
I just want them to know that I didn't do it for myself. I did it to represent our people, to represent our kingdom. You know, we are very strong people, and I just want to give hope back to the kids, you know, to give them like almost like a role model to see that if I can do it, you can do it. I may not have the same background or whatever they went through. I mean, we may not have the same, but through determination and discipline and mental toughness, anything is possible.
Last question. Now that the people already heard you share about what you want them to remember you as a boxer, on the other side, how would you want the people to remember you as the Sovankesa, as the prince of the Cambodia, as a human?
That I don't know, honestly. I'm just so, you know, I don't think about myself. You know, I do things for a lot of people. So not even because I want something back. I'm a very giving person. And I just want them to know that, like, everything that I do is just for other people.
Well, I want to thank you for your time to come on set and have this interview. I think this interview is really open up two things. One of which is a lot of people may not know who you are as a boxer.
Right.
Secondly, they may not know who you are as Sovankesa. And it is also to allow the people to better understand that we all human beings. As a person, we make mistake. But after the mistake that has been made, then you decide to come back and move forward. That is something that is really fundamentally, physically, emotionally, that would be something that the people should be recognized for. And I think as a boxer, and you are, I wish I could be able to be there at your fight, but I promise you, your next fight, I'll be there to support you. All right, Sovankesa, thank you for coming on set. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you for watching. Thank you.